Hello everyone, this is Chunkstaria, and today I'm giving you something for this point from appeared as a one character from the Prince of Georgia, the origins of Hydra, and let me tell you that question in it times, and let's get right to it. Before we start off announce, and here's his own true story. Hydra was born on 26th of January 2184 in the place of Helghan planet, where his appearances was difficult ones, as his father, Admiral Jordan, who was a powerful military corps of the Helghan, to make the conquest of its own earth, but his father was failed instantly, as a deliverances for another dimension for the pouch for the planning of the war, as his father wanted him to become the general, but for that he cannot be look like as a deniable for his own legends of the guiding of this point. When he was actually younger, his appearances of the youngest age was the Killzone OC, where he is presented to his rebirth, and however he is last hope to its unbearable for the mankind for he is destructible and led a bit to himself. However, his imagination thoughts who cannot be avoided as a real legendary cooperating disastrous. And to this happening before, and literally does not mattered. And however he's having himself with the paratrooped, Hydra himself was been told. Of course his father Admiral Jordan, who died instantly when his father was completely to be determined to get killed. And so he's lost hope of this. His mother Manthea and him who also go to the earth and live there from the Caucasus. And however he's lost hope to his lifetime, and can be said, what denialments would they take his of his own truth, and it's tempted. And Caucasus is now living the house of the high castle throughout the Tbilisi city, and times for this he is not actual mentorable ones. Intended, as Hydra becomes the king of the father and himself to be lord of the Fatherland and to his incarnate. But we got himself at this. And before that, his youngest appearances before he was became a prince of the brother, and that time for a little bit, his own professional spouse issue and fiancée was Anya, who appearances of her was the last magical girl, and time's up with this. During to her own marriage, as Hydra and Anya both each other dated for love in good Madrid, without anything else. As Hydra and Anya both each other teamed up as a thing, as Anya who became the last magical girl before becoming the queen of the mothers, until that happened for the story. And Hydra also teamed by killing 400,000 tentacles by facing out for his own identity laser beam coming out from his hands, and before that he using his own fire rage, his abilities started getting helped. His weakness was actually simply put, he was completely injured by the gradable disasters of the demons. Before that, he actually killed the demon spearmaster Gorshon, who was actually an unbearable creature, and that's something. Before that, he did not admit his defeat to this demon warrior, and Hydra, however, successfully won until that come to think. Before that happened for many hours, and so that happened for a little bit thinked. And so this was the first of all was been told. And even now, rise of the new Georgian royal family was been born, as the huge matrigation throats with the Hydra and Anya both each other recruited things. In 2205, however, his son was Vanya the Dark Knight, and before that, his wife was now attempted by Anya, who gave birth to her son. There each other become the part of the family as they think. It was difficult for him contest. His last hope to reveal for this thing. After that, he living to his marriage and carrying on for his last hope. And he killed once. Now here's his abilities. Abilities, he could fight up against all the other creatures and also other the opponents. His propulsion would make himself with the powerful arms. His arms from the energy sword could cut off the demon's head, and even their own other creatures could kill. And of course, his raging explosion fist comes out. killing every hundreds of the bearable creatures as the opponent would take down as a wielding. Of course, he's having himself to recover. He does not any have the telekinetic power. Because of him, he is a real design thought for a little bit. Until this happened, his death did not come down yet. Before that happened, he also has the hoods on. Before this happened, as a literal loyalty in his design. And his last ability power was the legend hit. His last ability is loyalty of plague, and that's happened before for a little bit attempt, and that's all we have managed for now. And this is why he totally became the old hero of the Caucasus, and that's how we thought it. That never been fought before his last hope throughout his hands, and that's how he was determined. He was totally being original convenient in time, and that's how we have it gone. That's how it's thinking as this future days of him. Hydra is still havoc to become the Lord of the Father, and also known himself to become the King of the Fathers. Until that's done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel where I posted every video for every month throughout the days. Yes, after that it was 1 anniversary of my new YouTube channel for now. When I was come back, that's why I was mistaken. So please don't get so shy. I would know that for a little bit for you guys to see it. So subscribe to my channel right now, and I hope you would enjoy it for next 2 months in it. And so until that will be the end of time where I could post every video for another update. So thank you guys so much for watching. So subscribe to my channel, but also don't forget to click the bell and notification where I upload every hundreds of video where I could start. And that's all what we got here to it. And that's all we got. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See you next time.